Looking to buy or sell Madden 21 coins? Hit up Discount Mutt Coins for the best rates and top customer service. And be sure to use code RC for 10% off. Those are my guys. I trust them, and so should you. All right, Turf Team, bang, bang. New update, Madden 21 franchise here, coming in November. So, EA has heard you loud and clear. You are not happy with franchise, and I get it. Look, I play in a CFM myself. I play in typically just one because it can be time consuming. I hate having to schedule games because a lot of these, I call them kids, can't give you a time of day of exactly when they can play. It just drives me nuts. They're like, yeah, sometime tonight. I'm like, what time does that mean? Like 6 p.m., 10 p.m.? Like, I need to know something here. Grown men with jobs don't live by a calendar. Got to start living by a calendar. But I'm going on tangents here. Just like these people responding to EA here. Now, obviously, I'm going to get my first responses from my boys, Snap and ScoMo. Release a Mutt promo. All right? Unlock drops. And I got to say, people have 90 overall teams in Mutt, so I'm actually going to go against the whole Mutt community right here. If you already have a 90 overall, we've had a ton of cards come out. There's a ton of cards. If you have a 90 overall Mutt team right now, the game is like a week out. What are you complaining about? The promos are going to come. Relax. Trust me, that is their money maker. But for the franchise guys, let's just see all the stuff that they say, and then we're going to go into what exactly they're doing for the 3-part series or whatnot. So as you can see, this is the best you guys can do. Complete damage control right now. Absolutely, that's a fact. Fact check. True. That's 100% true. They are trying to damage the control the damage because there is a lot of damage. Yes, the Super Bowl celebration is the same as it was 5 years ago. Yes, some of the pictures in the stands say Madden 19 or Madden 20. But guess what, guys? At the end of the day, if you think Madden 21 is exactly the same as Madden 20, you are crazy. Absolutely nuts. Madden 20 was... Madden probably 18, 19, and 20 were the doomsday of the dark ages of Madden. Madden 16 was amazing. Madden 17 was great. And then ever since then, it's gone downhill. Madden 21 has been rebirthed, and it is a great game. Gameplay wise, there's a couple things like the chew clock, which that is something that the chew clock, if you don't know what that means, is you'll randomly come out of the huddle and the chew clock happens and you go down in like 10 seconds. How does that not get tested? Literally, you can play one game. That's a huge failure on EA's part, and it still hasn't been fixed or addressed, which is very bad. But when you go down all of these all these comments, I mean, they are defund EA, all this stuff. Like, what they should be defunding EA for is how much it costs for training. Some of these packs is just outrageous how much it costs to keep up. It's a full-time job. But for you franchise folks, there have been some updates. The biggest issue is that the update's not coming until November. You're purchasing a game, and if you purchase it for a franchise, and it's playable, but it's borderline unplayable in some ways because the game has evolved to where EA has done a good job where abilities don't completely dominate Madden 21 where it did Madden 20 on year 2 of abilities. But with that being said, if you play in a CFM, there's a major gripe with you have to switch your player from like a quarterback to a receiver back to a quarterback to re-roll their abilities and do that multiple times just to get the ability you want. It's annoying. So the first thing they said loud and clear, the highly requested feature by the community, going to allow the commissioners to assign X factors, and also wife is calling, sorry about that, to be able to assign X factors along with superstar abilities, which is so needed. I have a receiver, he's a superstar. I want slot apprentice. Slot apprentice gives me extra hot routes, and I want to be able to put the dude on a post. I want to put him on a crossing route. I want to put him on a corner route. That allows me to do that, and I can tell my commissioner, yo, that's what I want to use my ability on, and I love to see it. It's a year too late, and there's no reason why this was not released at the start of Madden 21. Not to mention you released the game a full month later into the year. It's a very big L that they're just now doing this. And then you have the player card stats a top community request for several years is to revamp the stats on the player cards to include stats. Like, come on. No one cares about that. No one with the brain cares about that. And if you do care about that, I mean, I guess that's cool. Everybody to each their own. You want to play the game how you want to play it. I get it. But the first thing, it was a major W that needs to be changed. That affects the gameplay and how you play the game. Some of the visual things are add-ons that I really hope that this complaining doesn't take into what they do in the future of, hey, let's focus on the details of the game with does the sock match the other sock or whatever? Like, does the cleat look just right? No, I think they did a good job of tuning a lot of the game from Madden 20 to make it playable. Madden 20 was really tough. The run was just so OP. We had the Madden Bowl champ, my boy Joke, didn't throw one pass attempt and won the tournament, the grand prize. So as much as some of this player stats or the way that the visual feedback of the playoff bracket that they said in here is going to be addressed, I just don't care about that. But there are a couple good updates, okay, which is very good. And so they're wanting to make it where you don't have to restart a franchise. Look, if this update's coming out in November, 90% of franchises, literally 90% of franchises that started in August or beginning of September are going to be dead by November. So it is what it is. That's just a hiccup. Let's get to another thing is if you do want to take your gameplay to the next level, go to MaddenTurf.com. We have Strafen and CC's defense up. We have W Seattle offense. We have Clef's offense coming very soon. Is West Coast famous playbook, the best minds in Madden. And your best bet is go to the membership options and pick a membership if you want help on defense, if you want help on offense, or if you want a full VIP membership, and use code RC for 10% off. And that's going to give you everything from the VIP section that's going to give you weekly tips to every single ebook we release from Dubby, Clef, myself, CC, others behind the scene, Strafen. Woo! Madden 21 is a great game. Give it a chance. Don't worry about the small, I would say smaller things, right? Like the different way the Super Bowl looks after you win. Don't worry about that. Those are small things that honestly, if it matters that much to you, like you need to go outside, have some fun, do something. Don't be crazy. Don't be too nuts. Look, it's a very small thing. And also to the Mutt people, like my boy Snap and Scum, I'm gonna go off on them. Remove franchise, like that's a funny little hashtag, but more Mutt content, more Mutt promos. Like, come on, you already have a 90 overall team. A 90 overall team. The promos are gonna come. EA is not gonna shortchange you on promos or solos. I know y'all are all solo people as well. They're not gonna shortchange you there. It's their money maker. They're not going to. So franchise, you're gonna get some updates. Your voice has been kind of heard. EA is doing damage control, and they've been doing a pretty piss poor job of it. All right, let's just look at a couple of these comments before we let you go and see. Let's see. Wow, a playoff bracket. Shake my head. I agree. Like, who cares about that? All right. Not enough. Definitely not enough. I agree. Another person. A great start. Keep going. Correct. A great start with the abilities. That's a huge W. EA created a feature that's such a huge part of the actual gameplay and did not do anything for the franchise mode last year at all with regards to it or the beginning of this year. Coming out in November, it's a damn shame that is, but it is a good start nonetheless. Let's see here. But all these people that say that why taking so long for a small update? Exactly, it is a very small update. Right? It should take you 1 or 2 dev people a week to get those updates done at most. But I would also say the fact that if people are saying that this game is copy and paste and then add new rosters, and that's all it is just they're not playing the game. This game is night and day from Madden 20. This game is a fun game to play. Defense is definitely hard. The zone drops are a phenomenal addition. And it looks like they actually worked on the gameplay, which is what I think the majority of people would like EA to work on, is the gameplay. not some of the other small things. All right. So, franchise folks, myself as well. I love CFM. CFM with 32, just so much fun with a bunch of users is a lot of fun. So, a couple little small good updates. Let me know in the comment section what do you think, and we'll see you on the sticks.